Oh, we've got like a lot of extras.
I bet. I bet.
I can see 9. That's the
Okay.
most we've ever had, like
Good.
tucked to the side.
I hope there's a David there, a dad. Yeah. If he's not there, Griffin, you know who I'm talking about. Can you get him so that if she, okay, thank you.
He's
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Kenyatta's here. Her son
Hi,
is.
Kenyatta. I love you. Say hi to Chris when you see him. He was too busy for Marsh, right? Yeah. Love it. I'm glad he's busy.
She says that he has to go and sit on his friends so they behave during the shelter in place.
Right? Oh, I feel you. I feel you. How are you doing, Kenyatta? I love you. I miss you so much.
She says, I'm so happy I'm avoiding every bit of chaos that's happening on Earth.
Right? You're so lucky. Is it easier over there, Kenyatta?
She said, yes.
Is it everything they told us it would be?
She said, and then some more.
I knew it. I miss you so much. Do you hear me talk to you?
Yes. She goes, I miss our girl talk.
Me too.
And she says, and now it's my job to pep you up.
Okay. You see what's been happening in my life, huh?
She says, don't even get me started.
Okay.
She goes, which is one of the reasons why I showed up today, so that I could get started.
Okay. So, who else there? Let's introduce everybody, and then I'll go ahead and be honest with everybody about what's going on. Okay.
Okay, I have to share, she's wearing red.
Okay.
And she always does this like uniformed color, like from head to toe.
Right.
Matchy.
She's so beautiful. Oh my God.
There's Peggy, your mom.
Hi, Peggy. Hi, Mom. Hi, Grandma.
This is your uncle, grandfather on father's side, father-in-law.
Hi, Carl.
There's 4 players.
Hi, guys. Is Junior there today?
Junior's here.
Hi. Is Chris Gedney here today? I haven't
John.
seen him in a while. Yep. Javon Belcher. Yep.
Good guy. The Chris guy.
Hi,
And
Chris.
Mike.
Love you, Chris.
And a Mike.
Mike Webster. Hi, Mike Webster. I love you. I love all you guys so much. Javon, I still haven't talked to your mom, but one of these days she'll trip across this, I'm sure.
He has his hand up. He goes, that's okay. Thank you.
Okay. Is that it? Do we have any Palladians there or sweet peas there today?
We have 5 interdimensional beings. Yes.
Okay. So, I don't know what is Griffin. Mom, help me out a little bit, and Jamie, you guys know the situation, so keep me guided and whole through this talk and let me be of service to help people, because my heart is totally broken. When Griffin passed away, I kind of fell into this relationship. And they've been trying to get me away from this relationship this whole time. And I guess my ego is so big that I thought I could fix him. Or I was too scared to go out there and date. They even sent beautiful men to me, and I turned my head. And now I've been stole from, lied to, and this has been going on since Griffin died. So you do the years. I can't even say it because I've wasted a decade. And I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me. I want to be strong. I've been healing. I didn't want to talk about it at first because I'm not ready to play nice yet. And I know anger doesn't play well, and I don't want to look like a victim or anything, but I think that it's important we address a few things about betrayal, what they feel about betrayal and what they see in betrayal, and that how we vibrate at different energies. You know, waters met at the height it's at. Like, when you're hanging around people that vibrate different than you, sometimes that's going to be a problem if you're trying to heal them. And it's not better thans, and it's hard for me to articulate as a human, but we all vibrate at different levels. And I can promise you, Griffin's not up there hanging around Adolf Hitler. I can promise you that. I know that. It doesn't work like that. So, and I'm not comparing this person to Adolf Hitler. I'm just saying that we do vibrate at different levels, and his journey is his journey, and I want to be able to wish him well. I don't want to come out of this bitter. I never want to see him again. I don't want his apology. I don't want to talk to him. Nothing. I just found out some really bad stuff, and it's way more than cheating, you guys. It's so much deeper than that. I got played like a piano, so it can happen to anyone. And because he has a child and I have a child, I feel like I'm not going to just make it worse and worse. I'm going to do an about face, work on myself, heal, and go my own way. And how do they feel about that? Kenyatta, my mom, Kenyatta knows the situation when she was here on Earth and there. And Kenyatta dealt with her own issues of that, and in a different way. And then Griffin's watched this, Dylan's watched this, all my family's watched this, my friends, everyone's tried to get me away. Have you guys ever had that in your life where you tried to get someone away from someone? It almost makes you want to go to that person more. I don't know why, but it's so.
Griffin says it's all he could ever hope for, that you would find the positive in this.
Okay.
And he says it's definitely not because there was a lack of communication. You know, in your clarity, he says you knew what type of man he was. You didn't know the complete story, but you knew the bits and pieces that would make somebody turn around. And he says the reason I'm highlighting this is because when people need to be wanted or need to have a cause in their life, something like this can blindside them, and it will come straight at them, and they will never see that it's coming at them. The train will come straight for them, and they will say until the very last moment, there is no train, there is no train. Because their purpose of being needed or having that cause in their life trumps everything else that is bothersome, worrisome, or out of balance. He said, the strange thing is, your mom's jumping into, the strange thing is it doesn't lessen your feeling of love for them. And your mother was saying, you know, here's the definition of love is blind. And she says it's our opportunity on earth to choose what each of us want to attract to each other. But if we don't want to do the work on ourselves to figure out why we're attracting what we are and for what deep reasons, then we'll never be able to see the patterns that we've been taught or that we're creating. We'll just constantly feed the wound that we have inside of us. And she says, Marshawn, you're done feeding any wounds that you have. And that's why you've been able to just talk about this in public.
Thank you, Mom.
It's uncomfortable.
It is.
And she said,
I'm embarrassed, Mom. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, she would hope you would not be embarrassed.
I feel like one of those ladies that said he was cheating on me. You guys, it's so much bigger than that. I could look the other way for that. It's so much different than that. He was having full-on relationships with people telling someone else they're his girlfriend, I'm his girlfriend. Like, it was crazy town.
Sorry. Your friend. Oh my God.
Kenyatta?
Yes.
I love you, Kenyatta. I wish you were here so bad. Lay with me today. Please lay with me today.
Yeah, she will. She says, I will. We'll get up in that bed and lay down and drink Diet Coke and
I love you so much.
Blow the world up.
Okay.
For a hot minute.
Okay.
It has this beautiful way of being so sassy and sarcastic, but in this way where you feel heard and loved. And I don't know how that works.
Right.
You can do it so well.
Right. She knows my pain. She lived with CTE. She knows what all that is.
Yes.
She lost a child. Like, we lived a lot of parallels.
Oh, she said that we did. She said, you're going to look back one day and you're going to acknowledge every single tear that falls from your face about this man. And you're going to be so grateful that you had the opportunity to do that. Because she says, what you're about to step into is far beyond what this man could ever comprehend you could be.
I'm awesome. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm ready. I'm surrendering. I give up.
She loves you.
I love you. I love you. I'm open. I'm open. So why doesn't everybody just jump into my brother says, I wrote it down because I always love it when he says this. He said, "Do you want to jump into my nightmare while the water's warm? And you guys want to share your stories? Feel welcome to." And I'm sharing so that it'll help somebody, not to feel sorry. Please don't feel sorry for me. That would be the worst thing that could come out of this. That would gross me out. I'm already grossed out enough.
Griffin loves you so much. He's
Yeah.
like, this is mind blowing.
Okay.
He's like, you guys don't understand. My mom would never step up like this. It's too much. She would just skirt and keep dodging it and hold it as it is to see if it would work out, to see if it would work. He said, so for her to do something like this is huge. He's like, I'm so proud of you and I love you so much.
Thank you, Griffin. I don't know why I'm a stayer. Like, I'll stay no matter what. Oh, you said you hate me? Okay, I hate you too. Let's go to lunch. I don't know why I stay. I do know why I stay. I witnessed it, and I think that I never understood that you can walk away and love somebody. You have to walk away. You have to love yourself more. That was a hard lesson for me, but I'm still working on it. Yep.
Right on the nose, Griffin said. That's
And
what you're doing.
And Jamie, you feel free to interject anything because you know the full story. You've been down the whole road, so feel free to say anything. Nothing is off limits to talk about. I don't really care. So I love everybody, and let's get to some questions. And is that okay with you guys? Am
Yes.
I am I diverting? Am I changing the attention? Did I share enough?
Though you shared perfectly.
Okay.
Griffin wants to add one more thing before we walk away.
Okay.
But there are a lot of things that we experience in life that we deem lesser than because they're hard or they're difficult or we consider them shameful because of the way we just taught ourselves to be. You know, oh, he or she did that. That's shameful. We don't need to associate to that. And he said, so when we're experiencing those, they are a big part of our spiritual growth and lessons. And he goes, we're often handed these because we picked them and created them before we even got into this lifetime. So we picked them for ourselves. We picked the players and we picked the length of our suffering. We picked the length of how we stay blind and then how life unfolds for us. Then it's going to be our job to follow through with it. And he goes, and if you don't follow through with leaning into the things that are difficult so that you can see what it looks like for you or why you're even creating it or co-creating it for yourself, then you're going to be doomed to repeat it because you're not understanding the greater picture of it. There's always room to pull back and observe. There's always room to pull back and observe what you're going through. And if you're looking at somebody else, and he goes, I'm not saying you're doing that now. This is just me saying, if you're looking at somebody else and going, oh, I can't believe they're doing that, or driving that car, or behaving that way, or saying that thing, or doing whatever, he says, all those words, the direction of that judgment and that shame needs to be directed right back at yourself so that you can pull back and observe why was that triggering you and what were you doing and where does it play along the lesson of discovering who you are and where you're going. I guess that's exactly what you're witnessing here, somebody pulling back and being able to see who they are and where they're going. And it makes for huge opportunities and change. He goes, honestly, I really think that's what coronavirus is all about.
Mm-hmm. I know I'm blown away, but Griffin and Mom and everybody touch on this. As humans, is it okay and told, I can't think of the word, to walk away without an apology, without a discussion? You can't talk into a lie. You know what I mean? You'll be trying to fix something for the rest of your life. Sometimes you have to walk away, right? Without an apology, without talking, with no contact, with no, right? Or no?
Griffin stands up and he goes, it's called self-preservation.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, he's like, you don't have to finish the conversation. You don't have to keep feeding into it if it's not feeding you back. You have the right to say, I recognize you. I see you. I'm walking away to protect myself.
Right. Okay.
And he said, the moment that doesn't work
Oh, they
is
like it.
when you know that you're being seen and heard, but maybe it's something that you don't like. then
Uh-huh.
it's going to be the challenge for you to understand how to compromise and how to come to a mutual agreement or just come to a disagreement.
Right.
So you'll recognize the difference, but when you walk away, he says it's going to be related to communicating to a vibration that just no longer serves you at all.
Okay. Griffin, if you want to send any more men my way, I'm open now. I won't like turn them down like I did the really good looking ones that you sent. And
He says, I think I remember how to do that.
okay. That was so funny. Okay, so I'm playing. I have a lot of healing to do. That's really the last thing I'm thinking about. But it's nice to have a friend, right? Right?
He's got it. It's on the list.
Okay, so Jamie S. Hi everyone. I'm so happy to see y'all today. Hi, beautiful Jessie. I love you, Jessie. Thank you for all your help. And my smoothie was great this morning. Carrie Birdsley. Hey babes. Hey Shelly Hem. Hey babes. Jay Amber. Hi. Kiara. Hi. Andrea Howe. Hi. Carla White. Hi. Hitel. Hi, Jason. Hi, Jason. Beautiful Jason. Jamie S. I love you. I love you too. Hi, ladies and Griffin. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for someone in particular.
Who?
Do you see it?
Who?
Melissa.
I'll look.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay, let's see. Jesse, you know who I'm looking for? Is she on here or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
She hasn't posted anything.
Okay. She might not be able to get to the comments, so I'm just going to address it. Can we bring in David, Melissa Bavard, Melissa Cole's dad? David?
Mhm.
Okay. Is he there?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you have a message for your daughter? And I love your daughter, and she's really helped me. She sure is beautiful inside and out. And do you have a message for her? And did you and Griff do this? Because this was pretty synchronicity. It's unbelievable.
Griffin's even jumping in before he can speak. Poor guy. That, yes, the two of them have been talking and working on this for a while. And David even said the reason they both agreed to it is because both of your needs and your awakening points were so similar that's why it's working. He says sometimes another flotation device won't help. It will sink a person if you can wrap an image around that. But these two put together as a survival. And he wanted to acknowledge that he loves his daughter and he's reminding her what it takes to walk away is to put one foot in front of the other. Notice you only have 2 feet, so you can only move one at a time. It's not as if you have 5 other feet that you could put in front of you and just propel yourself out of where you're standing. So it is a process and it takes time. And he's apologizing if it is feeling slow, he says, because I know that you want to do a lot in a short amount of time, and it's mostly powered by anger. It's powered by disgust. Ooh, that's a word and a half. Yeah, disgust, pain, and hurt.
She's beautiful, Jamie.
But some of these things are okay to feel. Like this is okay to feel. Your life is not in danger. He said it just feels like that because your heart is seizing up so much. I'll be with you and keep putting one foot in front of the other to walk away and don't look back. And he says, the moment that you decide to look up is the moment you're going to see a clear blue sky.
David, what do we do in Griffin when a person gets involved in your life and they come in your house and meet your kids and your kids don't know the full story? They're like, well, they're nice. Are you sure? Are you sure? How far do you go with telling young kids scenarios?
David says you don't. That's not their place.
Okay. They just have to trust that you're the mom?
Yes. He goes, if they were in that relationship, he goes, then they need to be informed.
Okay.
But he says they are a tier beneath that relationship.
Right.
So showing some dignity and
Right.
keeping that private and saying it's my choice that this person didn't meet my, boundaries, my safety, my needs. So end of discussion.
Right. They'll have their own crosses to bear in life, right, David?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, he said.
Anything else? Thank you. And thank you for the strong orbs. I'm impressed. You show off. You and Griff. Funny. Yeah.
He's got really short hair.
Uh-huh.
He's not an old man.
He looked older in the picture, but not older. He's handsome, yeah.
And he's
Yeah. Well, he might be showing up. You know how they show up in the best year of their life, like they like
he could
show
be.
off. Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't have any jewelry,
Yeah.
no gold on his face, no nothing, just
Right.
handsome. I like his shoulders. I like
Yeah.
brows.
Me too. Me too. It's a weak point. Weak point. Okay, David, if you have anything else to say, and I don't see your daughter on the
No,
feed.
yeah.
I don't see your daughter on the feed yet, so she might be watching and having trouble getting on. We've had a few issues with that. She's on? Okay. If she has another question, I'll get to it and she can listen to this. But I love you and thank you. And we're going to be on with our lives. You and Griffin are going to be so proud.
He says the lesson is to honor her true self and your intuition. He
Okay.
says, you've gotten the messages and I've been clearly giving them to you. But sometimes when the water is muddy, we pretend like we can't see. He says, all you have to do is stand up.
Okay. What did she say? Okay. So, okay, let's go back.
He says,
Okay. Thank you, David. Bye. Love you. Love you. Your daughter loves you. Okay. Okay. Jay Amber. Thank you all. My cousin Anthony transitioned a while back. Who met him when he passed? I usually can communicate with past family members, but I never sense anything from him. Is he around?
he's gone. Gone, daddy, gone. He's saying hi. He did transition, yes. He's not showing me who greeted him. It's like he went into cosmos or he immediately went traveling. And this is why he's singing the Gone Baby Gone song, is that
Right.
he's on the road and he's exploring. He's probably not going to wake up or really come to be available consciously, like as who he was to you in years, loving it, so happy. But if it was detrimental and you had to get a hold of him, he said he would.
Right.
No.
I know Griffin hung around for like what would be a month in human time. Like, because you got to think when they lose their life, sometimes they don't feel like they've closed shop. You know, they don't feel like they've said goodbye to everyone. They don't know. You know what I mean? Some people don't trust as fast to go. Yeah. Okay. So, Alexander K. I'm recently divorced after 25 years of marriage. Yeah, I went through that too. What is my late father-in-law, Tony P's, advice on how to respond to my 22-year-old manipulating daughter, Alexis, when she contacts me? Ugh.
What I hear, it's a voice in my head. I don't see the source in the room. Sorry, I'm hearing several things now. First of all, stop communication with her if she's manipulative. And then reach out to her when you're feeling good and healthy so she can understand what kind of communication you're looking for, and so that you're not just connecting to her when she's raging or reaching out or needing something and doesn't know how to ask, so she uses the manipulation technique. When you feel uncomfortable with her because of her approach or what she said, you put a stop to it and you tell her how you feel, not what you know, not what she's doing, not what she needs to do differently, but you only state what you feel about it. Like, when I hear your words, I feel uncomfortable. I can't identify why, but something isn't sitting well with me. Can we change the topic, or can you ask me in a different way? And he says, that's going to be tedious. You're going to want to bend hell over back. You're going to want to bend hell over backwards. Like, it's going to be so fiery and just, but if you can get through that point, then you end up with your daughter back. And it's not a relationship that will just be severed for the rest of the life.
Right? I agree. And let's add, how were you as a teenager? I have to remind myself, and how my mom said, I hope you get one of you. And every time something goes wrong, I'm like, oh, this payback is hard. Yeah. Kit and I look at each other and we're like, what did we do? Yeah. Something.
I know I'm going to get mine.
Yeah, right, exactly. Okay. Cloud Man. Hi, Cloud Ma'am, I'm sorry. Hi, ladies and Griff. Lou from Tampa here, Hi, Tampa. Heard you guys opened your beaches. I'm not cool on that, but okay. I guess we did too. Okay, Terry A. Hello, Griff, Marshawn, and Jamie. I hope Cody has a message for me today. Okay, today's Cody's, I think she said 28th birthday in heaven. He's been 3 years crossed over. Cody, you're so shy. You ever going to come talk to your mom? Handsome man.
Maybe. So that right there is a yes, but maybe.
Okay.
He said
Okay.
hi.
Okay. That's a start. Happy birthday on Earth, I guess. Or I don't think it's your birthday on Earth. Yeah.
I just hear like this thank you.
I'm a little
Throw
confused.
away, like,
Yeah.
oh my God, stop looking at me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's shy. Well, come sometime. Your mom's beautiful and she misses you and you know all that. So yeah. Okay, Carrie Birdsley, I love you, girl. Ginny, Jonathan, hi, thank you all for this time. Katie Nelson, hey Griff, I think you might be sending signs. Give me some orbs now in video. God, he gives orbs so good. Just lay down on your bed, just put your video on and look, he's real fast. He just goes through real fast, a white string. Like he comes in a second, if you call it. It's funny. Cracks me up. I have no problem getting orbs. I can get them with my flash on. I can get them in daylight. It cracks me up because he used to laugh that we'd have seances and make everything dark, and he'd move the ceiling fan puller and stuff. And he laughed and told Jamie, "They have seances. They're such geeks." Yeah,
But he loves it.
I
Everybody
know.
was focused in on him. Like, it felt so good.
I know. He's really good at showing his presence, you guys. But don't ask him to lay on you. He's a big ghost. It was like hurts, like you feel anxiety. I was like, "Get off me, Griff."
It's like a
Take it
bear
easy.
and a half.
Yeah, he did it to my brother when he first passed away, and Kent came barreling out of his room and goes, "Oh my God!" And Kent was crying. He was like, "Oh my God!" He sat on my chest, and I told him, get off me! You're a big ghost. Take it easy on me. Take it easy on me." Kent's so funny. Okay, so Terry A, hello everyone. So that's cool, Katie, that Griff's sending you signs. I love it. Jamie S, Marshawn, hi, sweetheart. Leslie Freedom, hi, Earth Angel, sweetheart Griff. This question is for my sister Susie. Her friend Veronica Mondi passed 2 months ago from cancer and would like to know if she is with her on and has any messages. Thank you. So Susie is with, wait a minute. So your
Veronica.
sister Susie's already on the other side, and Veronica passed. Oh, or you want to know if they're together? Okay, I'm sure they are. Do you think so? Yeah.
I think it's her sister friend Veronica that passed.
Okay.
That
Well, I'm confused, but there's 2 people together that knew each other, right?
Yes. Veronica's doing great. Thank you so much for asking.
Okay.
She's completely fine. But she said it's all about resting. And she said she's going to be down and out for probably closer to the end of the year. Just absorbing and taking in all the relaxation as possible because she said that dying bit was hard.
Yeah.
She did not do the graceful thing. She really wanted to live.
Yeah.
That
Oh, I feel you, girl. When I get there, I mean, dying's not going to be hard for me. I hate to say that because that would Dylan's upstairs, but I would want to stay here and take care of Dylan, of course. But when I die, I'm going to be dangling my legs off a cloud. Don't ask for me. I'm busy. I'm tired for a long time. I'm going to
check it
relax.
out, people.
I'm going to relax, and then you can ask for me. Okay. Helen Green. Hello, dear ones. Please let me know what to do about my gall inflammation diet. Love to y'all. Do you have gout or something? Your gallbladder inflammation, I guess. Gall. Ooh, inflammation's a bad one. I know that.
Well, it is. Griffin's jumping in and he's talking about the basis of a candida diet. Definitely reducing the sugars, but that's going to help with the inflammation so that the foods that you're eating about your gallbladder can help. It is having a really rough time. Making sure that you're taking the minerals and the vitamins that support the gallbladder. He doesn't see you on chemicals right now, but it might be possible that you do need to take something to help with it because it's struggling hard. And he's now we're all talking. What they are saying is when you have something physically wrong with yourself, whether it is lungs, heart condition, digestive, gallbladder, appendix, whatever it is. Maybe not appendix. If that's wrong, you need to be in a hospital. But do you know what I mean? Like long-term, like diabetes or something, that he's saying to take your hands and talk to it. Put your hands over that place, get quiet, talk to that organ, talk to that thing, ask what it needs. Why are you here? How can I support you in feeling better? And he said, listen, 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 and do it every day. Do it at least 10 minutes. And he goes, trust me, whatever you're focused on, when you're asking, the love, giving the love, is going to feel better and get better, and you're going to be more educated on about how to care for it and take care of it. But if you have a hurt or something that's bothering you, and you think, I've done everything I can, and I'm healing it, and I'm going here, and I'm fixing it, I'm swallowing these pills and swallowing these vitamins and taking that food, and no changes are happening, he says, you haven't done everything. It's like you're throwing answers at it, and you're not even slowing down to understand why it's throwing a tantrum for you. It's supposed to help you change in a way, to evolve into what you've designed yourself to be, or you're wishing yourself to be. So slow down, 10 minutes a day, hands on it, and talk to it. Did I get it right?
I agree. Okay. I missed Carrie Birdsley's question and I love her. So we're going to go back for our girl, Carrie. I want to know if Griff or my higher self can tell me what I'm naturally good at that can raise my vibration. You're good at everything. You're a sweetheart. I'll tell you that. You're beautiful. Kind lady, kind.
So what she's good at and how to raise her vibration?
Like what she would be good at that might help her raise her vibration. Like she was wanting some instruction, like what could she do to raise her vibration? Masturbate. I had to break the seriousness.
For
You
what?
getting comfortable on this?
Yeah, shut up.
Griffin is talking about chanting.
Okay.
He's talking about a drum beat sound. I know this is gonna look like we're nuts, but like how Tarzan like beats.
I was gonna say nut on, but that doesn't sound right.
Nut on. And chanting like an om or a deep sound, and it kind of wakes the body up. But he says that her biggest disconnect is not getting in touch with more of a trance-like state. So something that's repetitive, like the beating on the chest for a long period of time. Or if you're laying flat, he says to kick your legs like you're swimming on the ground, like if these were feet and these were the heels, kick the ground, kick the ground, kick the ground. See how long you can do that. Minutes, 5, 6, 7 minutes. Kick, 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 kick. The body will get really numb, and then when you relax, it's as if you can get into a trance state a little bit better and then get closer to subtle light energy, guides, angels, God, so forth.
Okay. I love it. I love you, Carrie, so much. You got that? I hope she's got it. Okay. I'm going to feel you kicking, girl. Okay. Andrea Howe. Today would have been my grandfather's 115th birthday. Well, aren't we glad that he made it? I mean, 115. Ooh, wee. Okay, this is so Italian, you guys. Vincenzo, what does he think of my husband? Just curious. We are not talking bad about Coach Howe. That's her husband is Coach Howe. We protect Coach Howe at all costs.
She wants to know what her grandfather thinks about her husband.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first I hear laughter. God, this is a guy who is full of life, and he's a bit of a oh, you got a sore spot? Let me put my finger in that for you. You remember you got a sore spot. Like one of
got
those.
a great sense of humor.
Loves your husband, says that he's the same way, and he really pushes your buttons to be a better person. And he said, and that only happens when somebody can really rally you up. He says, kindness doesn't do it to you.
She's a really good person, really.
It's nice. And he goes, and you can live in that all you want. You can give it to other people, but until it's a little bit more, like, come on.
She's funny too. Yeah.
So he's really happy you've partnered with who you have.
I love their love, Jamie and everybody.
Sweet.
Their love is really sweet. They have their challenges like everyone else, of things that life has handed them, but they love each other and you can see it. Like it's palpable. They're ringing. They know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Well, bye, Vincenzo. Okay. Jamie S., I just want to hear you and Jamie talk today, Marshawn. I think you need some friends right now. Yeah. Okay, Proud Mary, greetings. My name is Gina W. I have lucid dreams where I'm being pulled or either up or down and taken to places. Am I going somewhere or just dreams? Oh, Griff takes me places.
Yeah, Griff said you're going places.
Yeah.
And he says, but please don't be confused. The up and the down, that direction thing doesn't mean that you're going to higher planes or lower planes. He says it's just the way that we use that's the easiest route to get you out of your body. And sometimes it's pulling down and away, and sometimes it's up and away. If you
Okay.
can keep your consciousness on a little bit longer, you'll be able to go into different states of mind.
So it's nothing to be fearful of. Let go.
Yeah, Griffin says you are safe and you
Okay.
are with your spirit team who is helping, but apparently when you observe or look around, you can't see any of them.
Yeah.
Don't be
I've-
afraid though.
They're little, yeah, pranksters. Show your faces. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Cosmin Ephraim, would love to know what is with all the repeating numbers I am seeing and what am I supposed to do? Oh, you're seeing numbers. Ooh, I've done that before.
Griffin says they're not even doubles. You know, it's not like 333 or 555. He's saying like 133 and 287 and like just it's just repetitive. Griffin says hard to say, isn't it? Numerical values. He likes the angel meanings of the numerical values more than any of the other ones because they seem to be a little bit more on point. And he said, it is a way that spirit, who is like myself, can show or present to you a message again and again and again and again. And we just do it in its numerical value. So it's easier for you to catch. You know, and some of it means like this. He has his hands up like a story and a half. And so it's easier just for us to hit those numbers. But he also said when we're communicating with numbers, there's also a deeper meaning that if you look into your master number or your birthday number or your numerical, I can't say that one, nomenclature,
Isn't Laura Boone good at that? Who's good at that? Who does that? That's a good what's it called? Astra.
Well, Laura Boone is
Astral.
the Enneagram.
Trying to think who's good with numbers and stuff like that.
Kenya Jackson Salters.
Okay. Yeah. I've never followed that path yet, but that'd be an interesting path to see.
So if you're receiving a lot of numerical signs, go research what yours are, where you were born, how you resonate, because then
I
you're
agree.
identifying why you're seeing certain numbers.
I agree. And I've had friends that'll see like 111 every day, and they'll just look and it trips them out. So something's trying to be told to you. But I would think it's love. God bless. I would think it's love. Yeah. Jesse, I love you too, baby girl. Okay. Jenny Jonathan, thank you, Griff, for my pop. Robert Wapinski, how was your transition? Who helped welcome you? Any messages from Mickey? Robert Wapinski. Huh.
Who are
Are
the
you good?
Golden State girls? What's a Golden State girl?
I don't know, but it sounds cool.
Well, the Golden State is California, right?
Is who?
Golden State is California.
Golden State is California. Kent says, I don't know if that's what he's talking
Golden
about.
State is what they call the Bay Area.
Bay Area? I don't know. We might be reaching, but I don't
Well, it
know.
could be the Golden State Warriors.
Could be the Golden State Warriors. I don't know.
He's talking about being greeted by these. To me, in my head, it's almost like pageantry women.
Every man's dream. Pop.
It was something like that. And it related to a story of what he did as a younger man. So it had meaning to him.
I love it.
It was more of a celebration. It wasn't like a reunion to family. It was this release from a life that was really hard,
Right?
like emotionally and wearing, but he chose it.
Right?
He keeps saying hi.
Yeah. Yes. Hi, thank you for coming. Yeah, I would like to speak to the manager too. I want to know where I signed this fine print. Yeah, I'm like, I didn't read the fine print. Okay. Andrea Howe, Stephanie Schaffner, Kiara Prato. Marshawn, I love you so much. I wish I could hug you. You're hugging me by being here. Thank you. We love you. Helen Green, okay. Bless you, Marshawn. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay, you guys. Okay. Okay. Connie Orr. I love Connie. She's funny. She's my spirit animal. I love her. My question. My question is, I lurked her whole page. It was so funny. I stole all her stuff. Yep, that was me. Stole all your memes. Okay. Um, she said, my question is, I've been through so much betrayal in my life. Welcome to the club. Maybe that's why you met me. But the one that hurt the most was my father and mother. Is that in my contract to go through this, or is it free will?
Huge. It was in your contract. This was in your contract. The free will part is how you chose to react to it, how long you decided to stay in it, how long you try to educate or set up boundaries or defend. All those approaches that you tried, from being aloof to overly active to vice versa. Everything that was the free will choices. But Griffin says now that you are like 20 arm lengths away, that it feels like you have room to breathe, and he wants you to keep that location. Don't change.
Yeah. I would say my advice, and look, I would say if you see something, walk. Like if you see red flags in the beginning, protect yourself. It doesn't matter what their title is in your life, mom, dad. Like you got to self persevere. You can't take a needle and thread and sew someone else back together. Your needle will break. Trust me. You can't do it. You can only fix yourself, I think. If someone's not willing to be completely honest, and I don't know how you can do that if they don't realize they're that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's very true. You can't make them be any other way. But they are.
No. Okay, Stephanie Schaffner, you deserve so much better. I'm trying to leave a bad relationship too. Well, follow me, girl. I'm leading the way. Leave. Leave.
Your
Okay.
son says, "Where's your flute?" Or your
Right. Follow me, Peter Piper, whoever the guy is they follow. Okay. Jason, I love you. Thank you. Terry, thank you. Shelly Ham says, definitely hard lessons to learn. Yes, very hard lessons to learn because we want to win as humans and we want to fix things and we think it'll be better and we pray it'll be better. And yeah, it won't be. Okay. So turn around and go somewhere else. I don't know what to say about it. I just have to laugh. Miriam Peterson, hi, beautiful souls. I love you all. We love you too. Jenny Jonathan, I'm strong. I'm trying to be strong. Thank you. I need some major eye surgery after this, and I'm puffing up like a puffer fish from crying. It's baloney. Don't like it. I love you, Jesse. Kathy, I love you. Yes, my son is in a toxic relationship. Okay, so Kathy lost her son, Dylan, and Dylan Barr. Am I right? Yeah, I think I'm right. Not too long ago, and her other son, she was having issues with, and now her other son is in a toxic relationship. And I haven't talked to her completely, but I don't think he wants to hear what his mom has to say. So, can we send some love to Kathy today, please, everybody?
Done, because it's true. Her other son doesn't want to hear anything, doesn't want to be highlighted, educated, shown. Please don't.
Okay, Kathy, just persevere, like preserve yourself if you can. I know, like I'm no better. I just know the right advice. Doesn't mean I do it. I'm just telling you to do that. Okay, so okay. Amora, hi Amora. Jamie, yes, thank you. I love you. I just want to say this name, Ignatinkano. Ignatenko. Thank you, Marshawn and Jamie, for your beautiful energy. Amora, if you listen to the first part, you'll know it's wrong. I'm not going to say it again. I'll start crying, but thank you. She said cry. Never mind. Let it out. Okay. I believe it's okay to cry too. Yeah. Stephanie Schaffner, we've had talks with Griffin about that, right, Jamie, about crying and why it scares people, but it's just an emotion, you guys. You got to get that shit out. You know what I mean? Like, make you sick if you don't cry.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so never be embarrassed you're helping us. Thank you. I don't know why I always have to be the example, though. I'm like, okay, I'll use myself as an example of what we're talking about. Okay. Jelly, Jules Ramos, don't be embarrassed. Okay. Okay. Katie Nelson, a flower for you right now, Marshawn. I am sending you so much through my hand, through the screen right now. I'll take it. Thank you. Will you take this rose on The Bachelor? Yes, I will. Thank you. Bachelorette. Yes, I will. Thank you. Okay, exit. Blah, 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 blah. So we all are blind sometimes. That's right. We see what we want to see. Lessons learned. You will get past this. Yes, I will. Okay, Cloudman, ma'am, I am going through this with my best friend now. She's been with a verbally and physically abusive man, and I just don't know how to help her anymore. She keeps inviting him back into her life. What helped? What helped with me?
Griffin said is that my mom didn't do it by herself. She found somebody else that she saw her own light reflected in and saw how much pain it was causing so that she could really see what was happening to her. And that's what gave her the confidence to finally say no. Because trust me, he said, she has said no before and she has seen things before and walked away. But often when you still haven't met your needs and you require to have that cause or that place to be needed or wanted, and you feel like you can contribute and inspire this person and help them and watch them grow to their best potential, there's so much inspiration in that deep hope that you want to go back to it and complete it. But he says having the companion in it all is what helped her save herself. So you as a friend looking at this other friend and the hardships that she's going through, because you don't talk to her about what to do. You mimic back to her how she's feeling because she's ignoring her own feelings and prioritizing the hope of repairing, fixing, and enlightening this other beautiful being because she sees this other person as a beautiful being. But if she can be reflected back how she's feeling, then she might choose to prioritize herself.
Right? So, in layman's terms, I called the girl and we talked, and I absolutely love her. Love. And I think I'll have a lifelong friend, regardless of what she decides to do. I'm leaving. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. But I saw myself in her, like Griffin said. And so it helped me a lot. And she was beautiful. I didn't want her to be beautiful. I wanted her to be awful, but she was everything beautiful. And I couldn't deny it. It was just staring me in the face. It was me at first in the first year. And it broke my heart to see it. Because it was, I mean, Griffin, they've really gone to some great lengths to show me. I have a head like a 2x4. They've been trying to get me away forever. But this is the clearest I saw it where you can watch from the outside, but you know, when you watch him lie and lie and lie, and you're like, whoa, he was saying that to me. Yeah, it's like sleeping with the enemy. I got really creeped out. Like I wanted to scrub in the shower. It's a scary feeling when you don't know somebody. It's very scary. Yeah. Yeah. It's not for them not trying, you guys. They've been trying. Okay, so okay. Okay, so people are saying that they've been through this too. Was gonna ask for Reiki love and hugs and can't even. Yes, you can. Wendy Nielsen. Yes, you can. We can give you Reiki love and hugs. We have all the love in the world.
Yes.
Just because I'm sad doesn't mean I stop loving. Okay.
That was a really good point. Your mother really liked that.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you, Kiera, in Italy. I love Italy. Carnior, I love you so much. I'm Nina Taylor. I love you, Nina. How are you doing during this time? Marshawn, you give so much. Maybe it's not a time to give in. Maybe it's a time to step up. Love to you. That's right. That's right, Nina. You know my situation. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yep, you're right. Just think that you have fulfilled your lessons from number 147. You have fulfilled your lessons from this relationship, even though it hurts like hell. Stay strong and be glad it's over. Time will heal, dear. Yeah, they always say time heals. I don't know. Does time heal everything, Griff?
And Griffin goes, "What is time?"
Exactly. Yeah. I think you choose to heal or you choose not to, right?
Yeah. He says, "I really think it's based on the mind's distractions, and often time provides more space for distractions. So you look at something else that's shiny, or you replace your heartache with a different kind of heartache. You know, you stub your toe or things of that nature. But through it, you have more experience to interact with what your emotions are mentally. It helps you
Right.
put it into place better."
Right. Um, okay, let's see.
Did you see Coach Howe just posted, "I'm going to push her buttons for not waking me up when this session began."
I love him. We love him. We all love him. Yeah. Okay. But how do you say this name, Jamie? Behisgra, Beeling. I lost my ex-husband, who I was very close to. His name is Shane Evie, and mine is Shelly. Is this message? Is there a message for me? Probably that he loves you, sweetheart. If you're very close, what I'm guessing.
Shane's saying hi, but he's telling you to push through, push, 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 push. Um, yeah, God, it comes with a lot of pictures. My goodness. I'm gonna guess if you communicate with him, it's really heady and a lot. And if I was approached this way, I'd probably just shut down because it's too much. But push, push, push through. He says you get scat. I wonder why she's scattered. Is it? He goes, "It's not from me." You look at too many things at once and try to feel that you are responsible or you need to help or give or support externally these outlets, and he wants you just to kind of recollect yourself and then push through life for what you need, like looking just through your eyes and your heart and not externally putting your efforts out and around to feel good. So it's going to require some focus and some direct energy to push through. He's saying hi, he's saying thank you for this, and he's saying I love you.
Aw. Griffin and Mom and everybody, can you guys touch on how when we come in as a human, we're taught that man and woman belong together, or women and women, man and man, that we don't see our relationships with our dogs as soulmates, our cats as soulmates. Like, it's not always that my son needs to go get a man. Of course, I want that, but that's not the only way I'll fill my cup, right?
Right, there are other ways to fill your cup, your mother
Okay.
says. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Your mother wanted to say to Kathy Begier
Uh-huh.
that it was Griffin who visited you the other night.
Oh, I love it.
Giving you confirmation before the conversation.
I love it. Griffin, do you visit a lot of people? And Mom and you guys, do you visit a lot of people?
I do. He says, I do. Yeah. Your mom said she doesn't actually visit a lot of the people, but she listens and goes and gets their kids and helps
Oh,
and coaches them.
Camp Marianne. I love it, Mom. I love you so much. Um, Proud Mary. We have 2 teenage kids to raise now. He's remarried and moved on, and we are getting along better than ever. So apparently I missed your own, but I missed your first question. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Wendy Nielsen, my doctor once told me, let the tears flow. That's right. They're warm and cleansing. That's right. Somebody said I'll be prepared to huge growth. I hope so. I have no choice but to grow now. I've been in neutral for a while with the love life, for sure. Been scared to get out there. And I remember, you guys, when Griffin was here. Griffin, do you remember this incident? We were at our house with Dad when we first broke up, and you said to me, I was crying about this same relationship, and you said, Mom, you're so beautiful, get out there and fly. And I go, you don't like so and so? And you go, yeah, I like him, but you just got to get out there and fly. And he goes, it's just like me, Mom, it's no different, but I'm in school so I can meet people, so you just got to get out there and meet people. I mean, I just wanted to hug him. I've thought about that so many times. Yeah.
He says, I just have to come over and just constantly just poke at her.
Yeah. 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 Because you guys were growing up like these kids, this will be all they know. We've seen so much change in my era, like computers, dating sites. Like I was thinking you're a loser if you go on a dating site, but you're not. That's the only way to meet people, I guess, or unless
Griffin
someone.
said, that's okay. These are the kids that are going to be able to communicate with, interdimensional beings, have um, 0 point energy or just comes from nothing. They're
Right.
actually going to be able to witness what a peaceful earth looks like instead of one at war. He said it's going to be pretty intense coming up. You went through the industrial age, technological age. He says now we're about to go through the age of true enlightenment.
Well, Well, remember when you said, Griffin, about racism? Wait till they see someone with one eye. They'll stick together. Racism cured.
And Griffin wanted to say hi to Amora and say, yes, it is Prince's transition date. He says, I can't believe it's been a solid year, but he's done a
Wow.
lot to inspire people on Earth and bring forward new musicians and new creativity. And he says, just wait for what else is going to come.
I love Prince. He's so beautiful. Genius.
Yes,
So
genius,
evolved, right? Right.
hands down.
Okay, so we're out of time. So does anyone have anything to say? You guys, I promise I'm going to be okay. I promise. The worst thing you can do is feel sorry for me. I don't like that emotion. So choose something else. Send love if you want, but I'm okay.
Oh, no, sorry.
I mean, I buried my son. I think I can do this. I'm not trying to be, but it's just another lesson, you know? Yeah.
What, it's been 4 years?
Since what, Jamie?
I don't know. Morris says 4 years.
Oh, no, with my relationship, it's been 11 years. Everybody can laugh. You guys can laugh. I know.
It's not a laughing point. Saying hi to Marta over in the UK. And Griffin is sending his big love. And he says, just ask for us, man. He says, we're doing this not because we want to be seen, it's because we really want to help you. So ask so that we can come forward and help you out. He says, I love you, Mom. You are so
I love you.
Thank
I love you.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
love you. I love you. Love you, Mom. Love you, everybody. Junior, love you, everybody. Love, love, love. Mike, everybody. Chris. Kenyatta!
Kenyatta
Lay
and
with me
Brad.
today. You're going to lay with me today. I love you.
Yes.